hard for him because he was in the severe class. I don't think he was really learning much. We had a lot of high expectations in the beginning. Goals were set, goals weren't met, goals were set, goals were reduced a little bit to, make it easier for him to achieve his goals. And each year we'd have to kind of modify the goals a little bit more to help him to achieve the goals. He didn't make progress. He wouldn't go into the classroom. Mm-hmm. He would sit in the front lobby for up to 2 hours sometimes. They said it would take for him to go into classroom. And they would try different, behavioral approaches. They would just kind of wait him out sometimes, or they try to reinforce him. They tried all, ABA stuff to try to get him in class. They were having a hard time with him. He was not wanting to do a lot of stuff, and sometimes they would try to, if he didn't want to sit in a chair, which is often sorting. That was like, oh, he's actually sorting. Probably say it was probably 6 to 7 animals, and he was actually, I'm like, oh, he's actually doing it. But my thought was, like, I wonder how long they've been working on it, like maybe memorized them, but...
What, are you planning to live in a farm?
Yeah. So other than that, I just, I didn't really see him gaining many skills. The other times I observe him and he's just sitting there like this, and he is having a hard time with it. He was struggling. His sound sensitivity can be really debilitating. So it was, I felt bad for him. I felt really bad for him, just kind of suffering. And then, is he learning? I don't even know if he's learning at that point. He has problems with sound, so if he's in another, restaurants are hard, and the school setting was really hard, because I would go and observe once in a while, and he'd be like this, because, he's in a severe class, so there's a lot of other behaviors going on, a lot of loud banging and screeching and yelling and sounds. And I'm like thinking, when is he learning in all this when he's sitting there like this? I just kind of felt really bad for him. And he picked up all kinds of behaviors from the kiddos in the class, and that was my concern when we put him in the severe class, and they're like, no, he won't pick those up. And then he picked them up, and I was not really happy, and that was part of my frustration and part of why I pulled him out.